content creators keep spreading more lies. And this is for people like you, Ellie. And you know how this works. And a lot of us know how this works pertaining to boxing. But now they're trying to put a new spin, trying to basically cover for Ryan Garcia being exposed as a complete fraud and a habitual liar after being forced to bow down to his massa, Logan Paul, So let me explain to you guys, and I want y'all to take notes. I'm finna help y'all win debates, how to shut people down, especially these casuals that's talking this stuff about Devin Haney as a weight bully and he rehydrated over 20 pounds when he fought Regis Prograis. I haven't really seen anything from the California Commission stating that they plan on basically ruling that fight a no contest, because they're not. They're not going to take away Devin Haney's victory versus Regis Prograis. And I don't even know why Regis Prograis is out here pushing a fake narrative when he knows damn well himself how this works. Okay, so here's the thing. When you guys see these weigh-ins, because as you guys know, I cover boxing. When you see these weigh-ins with the fans and all that kind of stuff, that's the ceremonial weigh-in. But they actually weigh in earlier that day. They weigh in like early in the morning. When Devin fought in Las Vegas, when he fought against Lomachenko, they weighed him in the morning. So they already have all that stuff is just for show when they do all the stuff with the fancy scales on the all that stuff. And they have it displayed to where the fans can see it. That's just for show. Now, going into the next day when they say day of the fight, what they weigh, you don't have to strip down to your boxers and all that kind of stuff. You can actually come in there with regular clothes on. You could have your chains, you could have your sneakers on, all that kind of stuff. You could have a cell phone in your pocket, all that stuff. So, of course, when you have all that stuff in your pocket, when you got on chains that can weigh, who knows, pounds, especially if you have 4 of them. So it's going to make it look like you weigh more than what you really do. So that's debunked right there about him being a weight bully. And Regis knows this. But this is for these dummies that are trying to push this narrative that Devin Haney cheated against Regis Prograis. So let me get this straight. Devin Haney, who made weight for all his fights thus far, cheated against no, that it doesn't work like that. So Devin Haney is a cheater when it pertains to weight, but Ryan Garcia isn't, who purposely did not make weight. And by the way, Devin Haney still hasn't got his money, what they guaranteed to pay him for not making weight. He says he still hasn't been paid. They need to give the man his money. So, no, Aubrey, I'm already putting this to bed because I didn't had enough of this. At the end of the day, these people are still trying to cover for Ryan Garcia. All they're doing is basically showing their racist ways, their bigoted ways. And then the black content creators are just proven to be Sambos and view hoes. You could pretty much come into the day of the fight weigh in pretty much with regular clothes on. You don't have to take off your chains. You don't have to take a cell phone. See, that's what people don't know. That's what, you know what I'm saying? BFTV was talking about. I was there when Devin Haney did the real actual weigh-in for Lomachenko. They did it in the morning. Then it did the ceremonial weigh-in. They already knew what the fighters weighed. This is why I get mad when you got some dude that don't actually cover boxing, that's not actually there, trying to argue with a dude that's actually there. I'm actually there. Everybody knows I'm a credentialed media member when it pertains to covering boxing. And it pisses me off that you sit up and listen to people like the least attorney and that other other cornballs, other lying ass dudes pertaining to boxing. This was easy to debunk. So now I'm gonna help y'all win every argument now. The day of the fight weigh-in, you do not have to come in shorts and all that kind of stuff. You can come in basically a sweatsuit. You can have a phone in your pocket. You can have a chain on. You can have all that stuff. Who knows? You possibly could have a weapon on you. So it's deceiving and it's misleading for the people that's sitting up here saying that Devin Haney is a weight bully. And Regis, disappointed in you, brother. You, my guy, Regis. I appreciate the fact that you've always given me access and given me interview. But come on, Regis, you got to keep it real, my brother. You got to keep it real, bro. You know how this works. And then here's the thing. How could the California Commission say Devin Haney has a history of, rehydrating when Devin Haney hasn't fought in California in years? The fight with Ryan Garcia was in New York. The fight with Regis Prograis was in the Bay Area, my neck of the woods. Lomachenko fight was in Las Vegas. Then he had 2 fights with George Kambosos. And then before that, I think he fought in Las Vegas. So how is it he got a history of rehydrating in California? So this was cap. So Ellie, once again, you debunked, Ellie. So Ellie, stop putting out that bullshit about Devin Haney, man. Stop it, Ellie. You making a fool of yourself, Ellie. So just stop it, man. And a lot of you other content creators, this was the easiest thing to debunk. My thing is what tripped me out. You got people saying that Devin Haney needs to accept his loss like a man and he needs to quit crying. I find that mighty strange. Manny Pacquiao was talking about he got robbed versus Floyd Mayweather. Where was all these videos at telling Manny Pacquiao to accept his loss like a man to Floyd Mayweather? Okay? Where was those videos at? You actually had people trying to put together these concoct, you know what I'm saying, carefully edited videos, making it look like Manny Pacquiao won that fight versus, they were actually pushing that narrative. I thought I won the fight. And, and Manny Pacquiao got a history of being a sore loser. Always got an excuse. Now, keep in mind, Manny Pacquiao tried to protest his loss against Jeff Horn. Where was all those videos at saying Manny Pacquiao need to take his loss like a man? Where was those videos at? But you got Devin Haney, who protested a loss against a dude that's been proven to be a habitual liar and was proven to have cheated. But they telling Devin Haney to take his loss like a man? Are you serious? That's just real talk. These people are exposing themselves for what they really are. And that's just the bottom line. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. Then you had Lomachenko. Oh, I'm going to protest my loss against Devin Haney. Well, didn't get overturned. Nobody was telling Lomachenko to take his loss like a man. Where was those videos at? Where was those content creators putting those, hey, Lomachenko, you lost, man. Take your, you know what I'm saying? Take your L like a man. But you had people ride with Lomachenko. Oh, robbery. Oh, this is a travesty. This is a travesty. Lomachenko lost to Devin Haney. But that's where this really comes from. It's the same thing with Kyrie Irving. The fake outrage and the hatred with Kyrie Irving didn't have nothing really to do with that tweet. It was a pile on. It was about what Kyrie Irving refused to do. People still mad at Devin Haney because he beat Lomachenko. Because Lomachenko lost to a black fighter. Their worst nightmare. That they did, that he lost a close competitive fight. And which, to be honest with you, the fight wasn't really that close to me. I thought Devin Haney clearly won 8 out of the 12 rounds with those body shots. Keep in mind, Devin Haney sent Lomachenko to the hospital. You know? He sent Lomachenko to the hospital. Devin Haney went home. But this is the fake narratives that people push out. That's what this is really all about, because their worst nightmare came true. Lomachenko got beat by a black fighter. They was okay with him losing to Salido. They was okay with him losing to Teofimo Lopez, but they hated the fact that he lost to a black fighter. And then due to the fact that it was a close competitive fight, then they started pushing this narrative about Lomachenko only had 2 rounds that he clearly won. He had a good 10th. He had a dominant 10th. He had a dominant 11th round. But all the other rounds in the fight, some of them were close, but you got to go with the champ. And it was just that simple. It wasn't a robbery. But that's what this is really all about. Their worst nightmare came true because Devin Haney, he spoke it into existence. He called it. He manifested. He said, "I don't see myself losing to no white fighter, losing to no white boy." And he manifested and he made it happen. Even though Devin Haney had a bit of a scare the last 2 rounds, he clearly won the 12th and he won the fight. Because he spoke it into existence, and that's what they was mad about. That's what this is really all about. So that's what this is really all about. People just mad at me because I'm just speaking the truth. The truth hurts. That's what this is really all about. And ever since then, people been rallying behind any fighter that happened not to be black, hoping that they beat Devin Haney. That's what this was really all about. But anyway, you guys, we'll continue this talk. But I just helped y'all win any debate. You do not have to come in and, you know what I'm saying, and shorts. And you do not have to weigh in fight night the same way you weigh in, you know, for the actual fight. There you have it. Debunked, ethered, cooked on the grill. It's your boy Tim Biz. I'm out.